Hello everyone, welcome to In Your Business with UMSL Business. My name is Sam Nelms. I'm a student at the University of Missouri St. Louis, majoring in digital marketing. And here with me today I have Dr. Perry Drake, Professor of Digital and Social Media Marketing here at UMSL in the College of Business Administration. And I also have Brianna Smith, an adjunct at UMSL teaching social media marketing. Brianna is also a blogger and the Integrated Marketing Manager at Terra Recon, a 3D imaging software company for healthcare. Hi Perry and Brianna. Today we are here to talk about the upcoming Midwest Digital Marketing Conference, founded by Dr. Perry Drake. MDMC is the largest digital marketing conference in the Midwest. It's going into its 6th year, and it boasts speakers from companies such as BuzzFeed, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google, and many others. So our first question today is for you, Perry. And could you please tell us how this conference got started?
Sure. I've been at UMSL since 2013. Prior to that, I was at New York University for about 14 years. When I came back to UMSL, I started a digital marketing program, and I really didn't have a conference on my mind in terms of building that out. It just kind of happened. I had asked a couple of my old colleagues from New York, like Google and Pinterest, if they would be interested in coming in on a Google Hangout and talking to my students in my digital strategies class, which you were in last semester. And a couple of them said they would be happy to fly out for me and meet with you guys face to face. And I just said to myself, it's like, well, I mean, hell, if you're gonna come out and talk to just 30 students, I'll put you in front of more than 30 students. So I worked social media really hard on LinkedIn, Twitter, pulled in 425 professionals in the Summit Lounge in the JCPenney Conference Center, half-day conference. It was free, but that was kind of the start of the conference, and it just kind of evolved from there. And that is also the first time I met Brianna was at that conference, so she was actually an attendee at that conference, which she can fill you in a little more on that if she wants it, how that all transpired.
Yes, Perry and I met at the conference because I was technically thrown in Twitter jail. So I was tweeting so much. There was such great content, and I was on my computer. I have a very large Twitter following of digital marketers, so I was trying to tweet all the takeaways as fast as I could. And I tweeted too fast and too much, and they thought I was spamming, so Twitter locked my account. And a bunch of people tweeting, let Brianna out of Twitter jail. So Perry and I met. He's like, hey, aren't you the
we were giving
Twitter jail?
Yeah, we were giving away, which we always do, give away books of some of the speakers, since a lot of the speakers are published authors, and we were randomly selecting people who had tweeted to give books to. Well, naturally, because Brianna had tweeted so much, she won a book, and so when she came up on stage, I said, hey, you're the one that got put in Twitter jail. So, and now Brianna is the executive director of MDMC, so we are the two that get this thing to happen, which is a massive monster at this point.
That is awesome. It sounds like it took a lot of collaboration and effort to get it started. So Brianna, the next thing I would like to ask you is what makes it different from other digital marketing conferences and why people should attend?
Well, I think the main thing is just, it comes from how it started and where it was founded. It was founded at the University of Missouri St. Louis, so our whole basis and everything we focus on is on education and quality content and breakout sessions is really the big thing. And also the value and its inclusivity. So no matter if you are a student or you just started your career or you're interested in learning about digital marketing or you're a CEO of a company or an entrepreneur, no matter what, you can attend the conference because it's so affordable. I myself am a marketer in my day-to-day job, and that's a difficult thing that when going to conferences or trying to convince your boss to send you to a conference, is most of these conferences are just so expensive, and sometimes they're a little bit more glitz than quality content sometimes, even though I've been to some great conferences. So we just really focus very hard on bringing in a wide range of speakers, all different topics, because it's all so connected nowadays that it's not just social media, it's not just SEO, so it's really the fact that it's focused on education and quality for all the attendees.
That is awesome. So I want to talk about why ticket prices are so low, and I also want to talk about some of the speakers. So I mean, you have some of the same speakers as other higher cost events like Inbound or Social Media Marketing World or Search Marketing Expo. So what's the deal, Perry? How do you do it?
Yeah, I mean, well, I think it's like Brianna said, that our goal is to keep ticket prices affordable, and I feel like as an academic at the University of Missouri, again, we do, as Brianna said, we want to make the event inclusive and equitable for everybody. So if somebody is underemployed, unemployed, or they're a CEO, they can all come to the conference to gain knowledge, as opposed to some of those events, which are great, but you're talking $1,000 plus for some of those tickets. So even though I think we have the same quality speakers and sometimes the same speakers, like our keynotes this year, we will just never charge that much. It's just
we
not
have
what we
many
stand for,
speakers
not what we
that
stand for.
have spoken at these conferences. They speak all the time, and the big thing too is, you know, for a lot of companies or small businesses too, it's very hard to send your whole team to a marketing conference. A lot of times one team member gets to go every year because $1,000 and travel and hotel and all that adds up for a small company, versus with us you can send your whole team, which is something I love about it. We see a lot of companies send 6, 8, 10, 15 people, so everybody gets to kind of grow in their career. And yeah, also just, you know, inclusive. So it doesn't matter who you are or what your job is, you can get and learn from the best in the industry.
Awesome. So I really also want to talk about how your students are involved. So going to both of you, how are your students involved? What do they contribute, and what can they look forward to this year?
So one thing is often a misconception, just because it was founded at and a production of the University of Missouri St. Louis, is that it actually isn't a student conference. Our philosophy is that the students, especially in the marketing world, need to be learning exactly the same things that the professionals are learning, because it changes so quickly, and they really need that hands-on experience before they go into the workforce. So this is completely created from the standpoint of being a professional conference for those in the industry. But the students do get really involved with it, and whether they're volunteers, they help with the podcasts to promote the conference, they help with the social media marketing and the email marketing. That's how I got involved in with the conference, other than tweeting a lot, was that I was doing my MBA here, and I helped with the marketing for the conference, and then I just got sucked in and couldn't get away. But I
through the excitement.
Yeah, through the excitement. So all the students they're helping promote this conference. They're the ones that help spreading the word and making it grow so rapidly and becoming a truly great industry conference.
I can definitely vouch for that. It's fun to be a part of, and it's fun to have a little bit of influence, and it's a great experience for all of the students here to get more involved in the media creation part of it that goes along with the marketing for the event. And I think that's awesome. So
well, the other thing I just want to jump in, Sam, and say too, which is, again, all of the proceeds do go back to the students, either in the form of scholarships or programming or purchasing the equipment that we've got attached to this table. So that's another great thing that the conference affords.
Yeah, and also, Perry, since it's produced by a public university, do sponsors get their tax write-off also? Or?
Yeah, so that's another great benefit of this, which again, a lot of sponsors and donors don't realize. If they're donating $5,000 and are becoming a $5,000 sponsor, roughly 75%, if not a little bit more, can be written off on their taxes because we're a nonprofit. So that's another great thing, which again, a lot of people don't realize, but another good benefit.
Awesome. Well, that is all the time we have, guys. Thank you, Perry and Brianna, for joining us for the UMSL Business Podcast and telling us about the Midwest Digital Marketing Conference. And thank you to all the listeners out there for tuning in. We're looking forward to seeing you at MDMC, which is going to take place at St. Louis's Union Station on March 27th and 28th of 2018. And tickets are now on sale, so go online, get your tickets, and we'll all see you there.
And that's bestmarketingconference.com.
Yeah,
yes,
bestmarketingconference.com.
Thanks, Sam.